quickly. And you VODers need to just fast forward straight to what you need to fast forward to be honest. You know. Let's turn that off, mute that, mute this, start this, do this, click that. Ah, Soixante Nerf on the battery. It's a classic. Good evening. It's Monday night, which means it's the end of the Baltic Star weekend. It's hot in my living room all of a sudden. I tell you, I think I've said before, because my house starts on the first floor and sort of goes up from there. Sorry. It gets sort of hotter as the day goes on, and now it's really, really hot. This was well hot. Sorry. Oh, please stay plugged in. Thank you. It's always really hot at like from 11 o'clock onwards. I've got sweats and everything. Oh, disgusting. Anyway, thank you for joining me this evening with me and my sweats. My cup of tea with one hand. Some lemon squash with the other. Always got to be lemon squash. It's the best of the squashes, as regular viewers would now know and no doubt agree. Bad news, dear friends and new friends. I went to my local pub yesterday after my game of cricket, and it turns out that they might be they're changing up the lagers, which is it's under new management. So that's like heresy, and they might be taking off. I'm a lager boy, so it's very. And that pub has always had Foster's, Kronenbourg, and Stella. Foster's I hate. Stella I don't like. It gives me a headache, and it's just that I don't like the fizziness of it. It's not great. Kronenbourg I quite like, so that's been my lager there for years since I started going. But it was out last night, and I heard horrible rumours. They're changing it up for Birra Moretti, which is all very much the hoity-toity lager of the moment, amongst the hoi polloi and all that. And it's all right. It's not as good as Kronenbourg, and I bet they're going to put an extra 30p on it or something because it's more premium. Because that's what they're nice people, and the food they do is excellent, and the vibe is pretty good. But they want premium, which is not what you want in a local. In a local, you want dirty and cheap. But no, they're going to be premium. So mourn for me, dear friends, mourn as hopefully they're changing up Foster's and Stella into other options. But it's already gone up. When I started drinking there 6 years ago, it was $4.20 for a Kronenbourg, and it had gone up. And then when they took over, they put it up to $5.50 from $4.90. So it's just going up and up and up and up anyway. So I'm not rich enough to keep drinking there, whatever the price. So, dear friends, I'll probably have to stop. Myself and Ewan, one of our channel one of the boys on the channel, he lives around the corner, and we go out to the pub together from time to time. We might have to do pre-drinks, go to the little patch of grass near us, like 16-year-olds or something, and drink some cider from a bottle or something before we go. During COVID, we'd take cans of beer or something, a bag of cans with the lads, and we'd sit out in the middle of like midnight in the rain because we couldn't meet up otherwise. You know, you're only allowed to meet one person outside. So we meet up at like midnight in the rain over winter during lockdown to just sit and drink beers and chat, mainly to chat, you know. Alcohol didn't have to be involved, but when it's cold it helps. Anyway, that's enough of my faff, and good evening, and thank you for hanging with me if you still are. Welcome to tonight's Boys from the Baltic Star. It is Monday. It is the fourth and final day of the Baltic Star weekend. We start on a Thursday. We've been playing Afterlife, which is a game about trying to get two friends out of hell by winning a drinking competition against demons to exploit a loophole. That's quite fun. Friday night, and so that's our ongoing tabletop roleplay game with myself, Ben, and Ewan play, and that was loads of fun. But we didn't do it this Friday because Ben was sick. He had to call out late. So I quickly threw something together using those Dark Places rule sets, and Ewan played Wilson, who his plane was hit by lightning, crashed down, and in all the tropes, even in Ben, he had to get himself to a desert island and start trying to survive on a desert island. It could be a one-off, he survived the first day, or it could go on as needed when it's needed. And then Saturday night we played Orbital Blues, the latest in our our sad space cowboy story. Think a bit Cowboy Bebop, a bit Firefly, a bit that sort of vibe. with Socks. That was a load of fun. I messaged Socks today actually about it on our Discord, because she had mentioned about it the other night. That just felt like it all clicked into place, that one. That just flowed. Every single thing, and I can't tend to anyway in role-playing, but every single thing that was said and done, I pictured in my mind, in my mind's eye. I could see everything, you know, as pure as day, and everything was just so natural and flowed together. It was just funny and violent at times, and the story pushed on, and I think some of the characters developing, both player characters and NPCs, are kept progressing really interestingly, and I'm really looking forward to the next one. So, and when we enjoy these things, they run on, and I think it went to like 3.5 hours or something ridiculous, which is a lot for us when we play, because we start late. It did, didn't it? It really felt like that in the bar and all the little bar fights and stuff. It was a load of fun. And tonight, Sunday night during the summer, we don't do anything because I play cricket. And then Monday nights, we finish the Baltic Star weekend tonight with Meditative Monday, which is kind of a mystery Monday at the minute, as we carry on Twin Mirror. So, Spiddy, how you doing? You all right? A pleasure to have you with us this evening. I hope you're feeling well. So, first up, before I introduce the game, my name is Luke, and thank you for coming along this evening. If it's your first time here, welcome. Please feel free to stay for as long or as short as you want. Yeah, there's plenty of other things to do. Monday's normally quite quiet, but there's plenty of other things to do with your life. We'll run for about an hour, maybe an hour and 10, hour and 15. We'll sort of find, between an hour and 15, we find a good endpoint, if that makes sense. And we'll stop it there. So you're investing about an hour of life into this. It's not too horrific. It's a really interesting story, which I'll go into in a second. Please feel free to chat or lurk. Chat is friendly, as you can see. Ben, and who's already half spiced, Fiddler, they're friendly, and they'll welcome you with open arms. If you want to be, you can chat and join in with what I'm talking about, or just talk about something else like they're doing now, you see, which is absolutely perfect. If you want to lurk, please lurk. We love our lurkers. I'll never shout you out, you know, mainly because I haven't got a list there anyway. I hope you enjoy it. There is a red sun there which you can click to spend some points. I wouldn't bother on a Monday. Any of the fun sound things and that I can't get because I'm on the PlayStation. You can make Ben drink. That's quite fun, and because it's his night off, I think that's on. You can do a fist bump, or you can do a little hug or something, but otherwise don't bother spending your points. And that's that. If you hang around and like what you like, and you think that's okay, then consider following us here or on our Twitter. I always update it with what's happening every day. It's up to date now, isn't it? I think the Discord link's working properly again. So ! Discord. Let's see if it works. ! Discord. There we go. So feel free to come along. It's a friendly place. It's not too busy. But there's little flurries of things happening. Oh no, Feds! There's little flurries of activity. Anyway, Twin Mirror. We play this guy whose name I've forgotten already because I only play it once a week. And the game starts with us driving back to our small mining town, which we left a while back as a character. I know. We left our small town after, it turns out, we wrote an article, because we were a journalist, about dodgy shenanigans and how things are run at the mine, which upset a lot of the miners, and I was kind of hounded out. Although people come up to me since coming back into town saying that I was right, the mine was going to close down anyway, there were dodgy practices, that's absolutely fine. So that was the main reason why we left town. Now we're coming back into town because our friend has died, which is very sad. So we've sort of gone to the wake at the pub. We didn't go to the funeral, went to the wake. There we met his daughter, who was quite upset that we left because we'd always been like, you know, pinky promise, I'll look after you, don't worry about it, you know, we're mates, hey, how you doing, you know. And then we sort of left her in the lurch, and then her dad died, which is sad, so we've come back. The parents are separated, and he turns out that he was dating this woman who, in flashbacks, in like these little brain dream things that he does, we were dating, and then that fell apart, and then we left, and then he started dating her. So there's sort of a bit of, you know, intricacies and in and outs. So after talking to some people like me, some people not, we get drunk at the bar, and it does the old flash fast forward stuff, drink, time going past, people flitting past behind, and then it crash cut, you know, the old record scratch, and you wake up in a motel room, someone banging on the door, you know, the owner, we need this room, you've got to get out in however many minutes, or you've got to pay for another day. You're like, oh, okay. So you go through to the bathroom, look at yourself in the mirror, you look bleak as you would do, and in the bath is your shirt covered in blood. How did it happen? I don't know. I didn't write the story. We're going to find it out today, I hope. And so we're going back to the pub to try and retrace our steps, because we had a blackout, we drank too much. Classic trope from film and book alike, and we didn't know what to do, so we're retracing our steps. Other things you need to know before we start. Number one, the daughter and someone else, I think, believes that the father died potentially suspiciously. Crit file. How you doing? I know the shirt was also in my bath as well. I often get home blackout and then, you're doing a right, Crit file. So yes, there's possible shenanigans over the friend's death, and our guy has a couple of interesting things about him. Number one, there's someone sort of in his head that he talks to who sort of shows himself as a person in scenes. So if you see a guy with sort of glasses suddenly talking and no one else noticing, that's like your brain guy. Don't know who he is. Don't know if it's like the smarter version of us, or a therapist, or maybe a dead brother or something. I don't know. It hasn't been revealed yet, has it? And the other thing is, our guy has goes into his brain sometimes for little flashbacks, and it gets all dreamy. And around the edge, it looks like when I have a migraine, and I had a small one yesterday, so triggered back if that happens again. And he has little moments, so he nearly lost it when he found the shirt, and it cut to a different scene where you're being chased by a weird thing, and you're down a corridor, and you've got it's to sort of show him about to have a panic attack, and you're trying to save it, basically. So anyway, it's quirky, it's interesting. Let's find out A, why there's blood on my shirt, B, what happened last night when I got too drunk, and C, is there something sinister about my friend's death? Let's go. And D, is my car still there? I thought it was a shame he didn't just walk out with his nice leather jacket and topless. This is the guy. There he is.
Do you really think breaking and entering is a good idea? Used Ethan's hidden
He's a bit like Cillian Murphy in Batman.
I don't know if you'll see it that way.
Yeah, the old
wait for the bar to
scarecrow.
Open, or I could look for answers. I picked the latter.
What's the character name of the scarecrow when he's not the scarecrow? He's a therapist, isn't he? A psychologist or something. Anyway, aha! Cleaning products. Not used effectively given the smell. Well. Beer kegs? No, they taste all too well. We certainly do. Ah, classic. Office in the storage. An exotic bottle. Well, this looks very exotic.
I remember seeing this before.
A long time ago. John Craven? Oh, I got something for looking at a bottle. Love it. Soda cans. Mostly untouched. Low demand for it yesterday. Yeah, a lot of people drinking. Security desk stops most casual theft attempts. Family photo. Inspect. Oh. Oh, John Crane. Yeah, John Crane. That's Crane sounds right. Ah, the journal. Do love my journal. Look how many people I know now. So this is like all the people I know, which is good because I forget everyone's name. So we're Sam. Okay, Sam, that's our name. That name again, it's Sam. Anna is our sort of ex who then got together with Nick. Dead best friend. Oh no, sorry. I ghosted him 2 years ago when I left password, and now he's ghosted me by being dead. Dennis is the guy at the paper. And then you've got Hugh, some old guy. You've got Tara, who's a bit weird. Walter, who wanted a big cuddle when we got there, and it was a very close-up face shot, which is terrifying. think Declan is the local copper. Joan is the daughter. Joel's a douche. Ethan's the bartender with his little beard. And Kathy is the ex. So here we go. Ethan's records. Better not touch them if I want to keep my hand. Ethan's accounts.
I doubt Ethan's account somehow led to the blood on my shirt.
You never know. I thought it was a boob pain then, but it's not, it's rube pain. Boob pain? No. Bram Davis. Alpha Force 1. Sounds like a good film. Boob pain. No. Right, so nothing I can do there. That's just a bit of looking around. Okay, onwards and upwards. Let's leave this room. The main room door. So the plan is I'm in early. The jacket's a bit short for what it's trying to be.
Whoa. What happened here last night?
Yeah?
First, look around.
Oh.
Figure out what happened.
Okay. Flashback time. Let's piece it together, friends. I've got like the juju symbols appeared in the top corner. Can't remember. Is there a button I can do to enter juju mode? Oh, I'm just putting things. I'm trying to create a flashback, maybe. Okay, right. There's a clue.
I ended up drinking alone. So who brought that second glass?
Yeah, well, oh yes, I did end up drinking alone. Because the big guy left me, didn't he? He was definitely drinking alone. Alcohol bottles. Not sure which of these bottles was a mistake. Probably the first one. It always is. Possibly whiskey to linger. Looks intact. Hope all drinks were paid for. Okay. Did he not take the... He didn't take the till thing out? That's poor form. That's a rookie mistake. And you're supposed to make it very obvious that it's been taken out as well. What is movement upstairs? That's not my little one again. She fell out of bed about 45 minutes ago. Poor little thing. So I was the one that put her to bed. I heard this big bang and I cry. And then she's like, Daddy! It's really sad when that happens. So I have to go upstairs. It hurt my ear. So I just had to go up and then put the fan on and like let her get in and that. Bless her. And then she was happy again. Well, she went back to sleep after a little while. It's sad. Sad. It's always sad when someone that's sort of a child or someone in your family is hurt. Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, I didn't play Pac-Man in the end. Very disappointing. At least they've actually got Pac-Man rather than just Pikmon or something like that. Oh no, Pikmon's a game. Puck-mon. What's happened here?
Oh. Did I do this? Sorry, Nick.
Oh. Oh really? Just that I knew the fabric softener. Oh no, did I knock it out? I could pick it up. New smells are definitely a thing, aren't they? Oh, what's this? There's a sign in the restroom that says it should not be this hard. If you vomit something, it should not be this hard. Oh wow. I guess, but strong sense of smell is one of those things, isn't it? Am I allowed back here? No, I'm not an associate, clearly. Oh, really? Oh, Lush is overwhelming anyway. Ugh. Sticky floor. Dried alcohol could be from spills or a broken bottle. Was there a bit of a brawl going on? Upturned furniture. Add the clue.
These were sent scattering. Someone thrown into them?
So was there a fight then? So someone came over, someone gets thrown into that table and then dragged across and thrown into the board. Something else here that's broken. This is a bit like Detroit, just not done quite cleverly.
Clock off a filler.
Okay. So, let's take it back in a Detroit Become Human style. I'm drinking at the bar.
Ripped. Did this happen yesterday or was it always like that?
Don't know.
It seems there was a fight.
Yeah,
It
I'm
could
drinking at the
explain the blood
bar.
on my shirt.
Someone comes over, we have a
Does it
drink or
mean that I
something.
was
He gets me
involved?
angry.
I won't be able to find out
Fighting,
without
fighting,
more
fighting.
evidence.
Thrown at the table or something. Oh, dragged, ripped. Oh no. Dragged over here. Bottle smashed.
It might have fallen off the table.
Yep.
Seems some people got rowdy last night.
Oh, it's blood. Is that blood not by my feet? Huh? Blood happened. Oh, obviously, clearly not worth a clue. We are in a tough town after all. Thrown into the here, smashed. Thrown into the board, board smashed. Oh, I can inspect close up now. What's that? DG bracelet.
DG. Dennis's initials.
Oh, Dennis. Dastardly
Was he
Dennis.
involved in whatever happened? Wouldn't surprise me.
No, it wouldn't surprise me. The classic Dennis. Who's Dennis? Ah, Dennis. He's the IT guy or its guy, depends whether they're doing capital. We used to work for. I remember him as a bitter and mean-spirited guy, alone with not many friends. Yeah, I bet it was Dennis. He's a jerk. Dennis is he is a total menace.
Flowers are ruined.
That's
Like they were knocked
that's
over
totally
and stepped on.
Dennis's style, you know. He's a bitter
Pot was
man.
completely shattered. Looked like it might have been kicked. Could be the same blood that was on my shirt.
Could be. There's only one way to find out. Lick both. Lick shirt, lick blood. Is that everything? We've got the DG, we've got flowers. Have I looked at you?
Flowers are ruined.
Yeah,
Like they
I've
were
looked at that
knocked over
already.
and stepped on.
I just hate missing things. Then I looked at the broken flower pot and I looked at the blood. Okay, everything there. I think that is everything. Yes, back we go. Okay. So there was a kerfuffle. You mean so we had a fight? Oh no, don't step on my friend's face. And we didn't use this pool cue. Plural form, not proper fight then, is it? Okay, then what happened? We staggered back. No one threw a dart at the other person. Disappointing. Something's happened here. So it's just a standard messy corner, I guess. I don't know if there's much more. Feels like all my clues. It's not filled up yet though. Anything more? Any more for any more? Little trophy thing. One last quick glimpse around. And we'll try and go back again. Door? Is that a clue? No, the door's never a clue. The door's a door. Yeah, sensory's a massive thing. Lena's was, but she's grown out of it. It seems to be her socks needing to be inside because of not liking the seam running across the top of her sock, her toenails. But then, fair enough. Ah, finally, Joel's cap. He didn't have that earlier.
Maybe we ended up having it out after all.
Oh yeah, Joel. Classic Joel. Joel's a jerk. Yeah, definitely him. Definitely him. We've got she just wore them inside out for. Now we've got different socks and she's absolutely fine. Weirdly, so I can play the arcade machine. Excellent. Sorry everyone. I know we're trying to solve something, but it's Pac-Man, not Puck-mon. Bit. Yes. Waka 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 waka. Oh no! Ooh! Ha 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 ha! Waka 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 waka. Waka 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 waka. Oh no! Work. Ah, pot of form. It's exciting, though, isn't it, guys? Waka 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 waka. I didn't want to reset. Waka 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 waka. Oh, waka 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 waka. I was never any good at Pac-Man. Don't know about you guys. One more. I've got one corner to get through. Should be okay now. Excellent. No, we only
Chasing and being chased by ghosts.
Hey, trophy! Waka waka. Silver one as well. I'm glad I played. Right. I feel like I've got all the clues, but it's not fully covered up yet. Anything I've missed, guys? This is slowing me down a little bit. I don't like being slowed down in games. I've inspected that. I've inspected everything. Waka waka. Crit fail. Chasing and being chased by ghosts. Ethan tried to clean up before or after the incident. Oh, we do. That's what we need. If she would sort it, you know that a lady dressed like that would sort it. It's always a strong look. Oh, man. A journalist. You need a journalist anyway. It's not going to make me go back into the room, is it? Unless I can look at camera footage. No, I'm not going back in. This is very frustrating. Is there a clue thing or something? Gumshoe. Okay, this is a new scene. Okay. So, help me out, guys. We're feeling a bit slow now, and I don't like being stuck. The fridge makes a very fridgy noise when you're next to it, though. I do appreciate that. That is very good. Right, let's go anti-clockwise this time. No, clockwise. Anything up here? No. Anything around here? No. What's this? Marking points? No. 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 That's right. I used to like. Of course, old games just never. A lot of them just never ended. You just kept going until you died because they're all from arcades, weren't they? They just assumed that sooner or later you'd die in it, and then you add your score. Right, I did look at absolutely everything, so I don't need to look at that again. Look at the sticky floor. We've looked at the sticky floor. We've looked at this mess. Oh, more. I saw that before. Goodness sake. They got to the moon with that, pretty much, didn't they?
Definitely not the wig Nick would have wished for.
I don't know. Nick had a bit of edge about him, I feel.
What a mess.
Oh, Hugh's business card.
Hope this wasn't me.
No, I think it was Hugh. Oh, of course it's Hugh. That's such classic Hugh. No, let me look at Hugh's business card, please. That's not letting me pick it up, though. Ah, there we go. Hugh Kirkland, pharmacist. Drink plenty of water. Great for headache. Oh, these are his cards he gives out at
Hugh's
pubs.
business card. Wonder why it's here.
So those three guys all had a big fight and it was nothing to do with me. Oh, here we go. Blue brain. Does that mean I can work something out in my brain
I've
cogs?
seen enough to put together the pieces of what happened last night. Just gotta think it through.
Basically, a puma, a mind palace, a puma came in through the door, scratched up the seats, knocked over that table. I jumped up to defend Hugh and those other jerks. I got thrown into the wall by the puma and the clock, who then battered him with the glass, with that bottle, and he ran through the pictures and all that, and then just scarpered, and I was the hero. Yes. There's no point doing the Mind Palace. I know I'm correct. I'm pretty sure it's a puma.
To make sense.
Oh, it actually goes into his little Mind Palace. I'm going to call it my Mind Palace as well. I think we should all call our little escape mind bit
While I was blacked out last
our
night.
Mind Palace.
Just need to think it through logically, throw out impossibilities.
Okay. Oh, what? Like
Till only the
pumas?
truth is left.
Like pumas?
I know I got into a fight, but it could have played out in many different ways. I have to think it through.
A mind
Find
hobby.
out what really happened.
Right, where did it start?
My memory ends here. but there's 2 glasses.
There we go. Doo-doo-doo. Here I am.
On my own.
I was.
And someone approached me. I can't remember who it was, but I know we got into a fight. Obviously.
I obviously did well because I haven't got a scratch on me. I can defend myself. There's chairs floating around. Okay. Haunted chairs. Right, next what?
If I figure out how the fight went, I should figure out who my
Oh,
assailant
because of course of where it finishes. Yes. Come on, let's Jonathan Creek it. Next up. Yes, the pillar. Went towards
Something
the
hit
pillar.
the pillar with enough force to make the clock fall.
Exactly.
The person thrown into the pillar would do it.
Exactly. Exactly right. We didn't leave at this point. There goes. So someone got chucked into. Oosh! There we go. Yes. That is definitely it. There we go. Whoosh! Okay, clock goes. Then what? Someone gets thrown over here. Did I go a bit early with that? Oh. Another crazy guy throwing little fists. Okay, we go. Where did we go to? We went. There's no sign of combat near the jukebox though. There's the cat. The stage definitely has like. Was there scuffles at the there? So I'd explain his cap falling off maybe.
Jukebox is not in the same place.
Ah, was it not?
Maybe it was involved in the fight somehow.
Maybe. So his
That
cap.
could be it. But I still have to figure out who was sitting next to me.
If it's that, then it's the stage is for the thing.
Not even
Yeah.
the memorial board was
So that's
spared by the
more
brawl.
likely. As much as I'd like to, I think what's his name just lost his cap. Oh, look at me banging out my fist with. Look at that punch. Yeah, and then that goes. And then a puma came in. Classic puma. So who was it that was over here? Oh, the bracelet. Ah, of course it was. Which means it was Dennis. Dirty Dennis.
That's Dennis's. I definitely wanted to shut him up last night.
There we go. Punch. Push him into that. Douche. Knock the clock over. Round we go. Bush. I like we can walk around in it. There we go. That's how it happened. Are we happy with my hypothesis, everyone? Here it goes. Although there was a scratch on the door, but then that would have meant that that didn't happen. Everything cuts short. I think it's that. I'm going to validate my own hypothesis. It was Dirty Dennis. Yeah, because entrance would have been that door, but that doesn't lead to anything. Right, let's go. Let's validate it. Validate me!
I have the complete picture now.
I do. Oh, that was a bit. That's a bit marvelly. I have the complete picture now. Ah, look at him. Typical Dennis.
You know, the man who talks to himself has an idiot for an audience.
Fuck off.
Yeah, Dennis.
I see why you have so many friends left in town.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dennis.
You would know about that.
At least my best friend never slept with my ass.
No, Dennis.
Who do you blame more, huh? The backstabbing asshole or the bitch who...
Yeah. He deserves it for that shirt he's wearing. Whoosh! Yeah. Yeah, those killer cheekbones, to be fair.
Talk about Anna or Nick that way.
You think you know who Nick was? Mr. Perfect? Give me a break.
You
have
still need
no
the blood
idea.
over me. What do I do? Rub his nose over my
Nobody in this
shirt
town
now.
does.
What are you talking about?
There's a lot of blood on that shirt.
I'll show you. Not here. Meet me later at
No. Meet me later. Where? But where? Memory.
Ethan is coming back in through the front. At least I think it's him.
You think it's him?
I can't actually tell if you can't tell. What I know for sure is if it's Ethan, he may not be happy to find you here. So I strongly suggest you leave.
Do I leave
If you
discreetly?
don't, well,
What do I do? Leave discreetly or stay? Leave discreetly or stay? Do I vanish off like a coward into the night? Or do I stay here? It's good fringe, very swoopy fringe, one to be jealous of, I think. What do I do? Do I stay? Do I stay? Or do I vanish? Because if he knows there was a fight... Yeah, just like stride out. Give him the old wave as you go. Just own it. I don't know. Oh, this is a good decision to make. I don't know. He'll be grumpy about it. Yeah, let's just slip out. That's true.
Tell him you're here to apologize about last night. I don't have time to lose explaining myself to Ethan.
Strangers in the night. He can't still be here. He's a figment. A figment, I tell you. Figment. Oh man, I'm thirsty. Let's get some lemon squash down me. I like it. It's another game with little scenes. I like going with little scenes. It seems like as a channel we fall into these games with little scenes. I think that's because I pick them though, let's be honest. I just like little scenes. Tactical withdrawal has saved many lives. Ah, have you got the squash on too? It's so good, man. Look, lemon squash is where it's at. Have you got the quad stuff? I've got the quad stuff at the minute. So, just a splash. Basswood. City limits. They call it basswood. It's amazing, the wonder of science. We thought we'd all be living in space now, but instead we've got quadruple strength lemon squash. Reality is better than fantasy.
Of course. I come back on the town's Miners' Day celebration.
Quad lime.
He always
wow.
did have great timing.
Fired some,
Well on that.
fired some soda water in the house. Got to have the old lime and soda.
Focus.
But I like lemon and soda as well.
Tried Dennis's cell phone. No answer. So what now? Ask around, see if anyone's seen Dennis today. Maybe see if anything jogs my memory.
Oh, so we're going,
I've heard
yeah.
worse plans.
Because my shirt was very blooded and we've not come across that yet. You know, I'm not a...
Basswood's small. If Dennis came through Main Street, someone saw him.
Yeah. I always like a hoodie with a jacket. It's the best and only way to wear a jacket or blazer. Kind of cash, but smart at the same time, but cash. Importantly, cash. Oh, Memorial Day. What's this? Drugstore. Oh. Exactly. It's like the jeans for women. Should we ride the spaceship ride?
Perfect toy for a kid who only had imaginary friends.
Oh. It's 50 cents. It used to be 25 cents. That's inflation. I want to, but it won't let me. It'd be such a nice little change up for the game. Him trying to like